Hello? Anybody in here? Anyone? 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 Going live. All right, I'm waiting till a couple more get in here before I start throwing stuff because I don't want to have to say this but once. Sorry, I hadn't been doing videos lately, but a lot going on, as with everyone. Today I'm cooking cat. I'm kidding. No cat. All right. My pizza pan is greased with butter. Gotta have butter. I'm gonna show you everything in just a second, but I'm gonna have to lift the computer up to do it. I almost forgot one important thing. I can't see chat. Oh, toss up some dough. John, I'm fixing to toss up some dough. I forgot one thing though. I forgot garlic. Joe Buck, what's up, buddy? Glad you could stop in. I got a mess here. I've got some things that's already cooked, ready to go to save some time. And I got some things that I still got to prepare. One thing I almost forgot was garlic. So let me get some garlic in this meat, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. About that much. Can you see it? Uh-oh. Dropped some on my computer. It's going to smell real nice. There we go. Dwayne Jones. I hadn't had no lunch yet. Well, you're going to be hurting then. You heard of Chicago style pizza, New York style pizza, pan pizza? You ain't never seen no pizza like this, so stand by. All right. So I'm stirring. I'm trying to multitask here. Pizza kit I'm using today is Chef Boyardee. It's traditional. You can get this several different ways. You can get pepperoni, you can get cheese, or you can get traditional that I know of. There may be more, but this time I'm using traditional. It has really nothing in the pack other than crust and pizza sauce. And it may have even come with some cheese. Nope, this didn't even come with cheese because it's not a cheese pizza. It's just traditional pizza, but it don't matter. You got to put your own stuff in there anyway. So, no, I don't have it. Don't even say it. I don't want to hear that name. I don't want to hear that name. So my dough is done. I made it a while back. It has to fluff. Follow the directions. It takes a cup and 1/3 of water to make this dough. And you just mix it up with a fork until it's done. And then I put olive oil over it to coat it real good. And it makes it less likely to stick to your hands. I'm going to try to show you my table that I have set up with all the ingredients. That's a lot of stuff, ain't it? That's a lot of stuff. So, yes, I put all that stuff on there. If you choose not to, that's totally up to you. Am I still live? I ain't got number 3 people in here. Come on, man. I knew y'all 3 waterheads would be in here. Good to see y'all anyway. All right. So I got to mash my dough out. I'm going to try to turn this camera where you can see me doing a little bit. All right. There's the dough. All right. So I got to mash this stuff out now. So I mix both packs together because I like my crust a little thick. So the butter helps the taste of the crust, in my opinion. That's why I put so much on it. know I'm rocking you, but ain't nothing I can do about it. You're on the table with me, so I usually use both things of crust. If you like thin crust, do it your way. Mike Clark, what's up? How you doing? Need to get on that pond, boy. All right. So I got crust kind of mashed out now. Sometimes it'll try to draw up on you a little bit. Next step is pizza sauce. It's in a can. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just pour a little bit on it. I'm not real big on a whole lot of pizza sauce. However, I do put it in my meat a little bit to coat the meat. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Gotta get some. All right, then I take a spoon and I kind of spread it out a little bit. See what I got. Like I say, I'm not a real big fan of a lot of pizza sauce. So I just kind of put a thin layer on it. Not quite enough. All right, here we go. So I don't get real crazy with it. I know it might look like there's a lot on there, but it's not. There's places in this dough where it's barely skimmed on there. Excuse me. All right, let's go tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow. Well, I might be able to go tomorrow, but I'll call you. All right, meat. I put a little bit in my meat to get it red. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But I just put a little bit in there to coat my meat down. Not much. This meat is just pure ground beef with a little bit of Nice's sausage mixed in with it. I usually do about a pound, and then I'll put like a quarter of a brick of sausage in it. And the sausage gives it a good flavor. I'll make hamburgers later on. I'll show you how to do that. Roadkill Possum. No, it's not Roadkill Possum, Russell. How you doing, buddy? So spread this pizza meat out. Get it on there good. I like a lot of meat on mine. Meat lovers pizza. But it ain't going to have no ham or nothing like that on it. You can put whatever you want on it. I don't do ham on my pizza. All right, it's starting to separate from the sides of the pan a little bit, so that's why I'm pushing it out. All right, now, I'm gonna throw this pot up here. In my meat, let me tell you what I got in it. I got parsley flakes. I got Italian seasoning. I use Tones. You can use whatever you want. I got some oregano. Probably kind of redundant because I'm sure there's oregano in the Italian mix. I use onion powder. I use the minced garlic. And salt and pepper. And butter. I mix butter in my meat to kind of get it, hey, what's up, Irvin? To kind of get it a little flavor. All right. Like I told you before, you got to put this on your dough or you're going to have a problem with it. It's going to stick to you really bad. I usually use a lot of it. I got green giant mushrooms in there. That's for you, Russell. Russell's allergic to them. So ask me how I know that. Because we've been friends for like 40 years. I'm kidding. Not that long, but it's been a long time. All right. So I've been cooking my green giant mushrooms. I cook them in butter. And now I'm going to distribute them on the pizza. This is kind of a redneck style pizza. And I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. A lot of stuff going on this pizza. Mostly cheese. In Georgia, picking up a load. My friend Irvin is a trucker. He's all over the place. I call him bird crap because he's all over the place. All right. I'm gonna sample everything here. All right, I gotta get a grater because I'm gonna show you something in a second. I'm not a real big fan of the bag cheddar. So here we go with the mushrooms on it. A lot of mushrooms. I like a lot of mushrooms on mine. So the reason why I'm doing this cheese right here is, and the reason I'm grating it, because I like the block cheese better, straight off the block. And this cheese right here in this level won't brown so bad, won't look like it's burnt. So I put a little bit right there. All right. You with me so far? Some of you will like this, some of you will not. But I use green olives. I like them, and I think the pimentos add something to it. So I'll get me some olives, and I'll start sprinkling them suckers on there. Where you at, Jody? I know you in here. Is anybody in here? Anyone? Anyone? All right. So I put a few pimentos on it. I mean, yeah, it's got pimentos in it, but green olives. I don't like black olives. I think they're the devil. So if you like black olives, put black olives on it. I put green olives on mine. All right. Now we're going to start getting busy with some cheese. I got some Parmesan and Romano. So I'll sprinkle some of that on there. No measurements. You know me and measurements. We don't get along. And I'm going to try to move this stuff out of the way as I do it, so I won't redo it. All right, now I got some shredded Parmesan. So I'm going to put some of that on there. I like both. All right, shredded Parmesan's in there. Now I layer it heavily with pepperonis. Heavily. Heavily. Can y'all say that? Heavily. Maurice Cason, what's up, buddy? All my catfish people coming in here. Layer the crap out of this. Sometimes I'll overlap them. There used to be a pizza place around here that you buy a pepperoni pizza and you get about everywhere. Don't put them on the crust, but I put them just about everywhere. I'll use sometimes 3/4 of a pack of this stuff. And I buy the Hormel. You can buy them in any grocery store just about, probably not right now, but you can. Usually. They're usually hanging on the shelf, and I usually keep 2 or 3 packs in my fridge. So I'm going to layer this pretty good with the pepperonis, and then it's going to be on. I'll start putting the rest of my cheese on there. Oven's on 425. It's ready. Always get your oven ready while you're doing this. Cook times will vary. Whatever it says on the pack, don't pay no attention to that. Watch the crust. Watch the crust. The crust won't lie. Everything on here is pretty much good to go to eat, but I like my crust a little on the tan side. If you take it out too early, crust is going to taste like dough. It's going to suck. My gut's already growling. Joe Buck, you killing me with that darn smoker you got, boy. I wish you wasn't so far away. I'd love to come in there and smoke some meat on that thing with you. All right, I'm going to just kind of fill in some gaps here with the pepperonis. I told you I like a lot of pepperoni, so can you see that? Can you see that? I have already put salt and pepper in the meat, but I tend to want to put just a little bit in between. I like pepper. That is not salt. And then I'll put another little layer of salt on here, just like coat. All right, more cheese. Now we're going with a little layer of mozzarella here. Buckeye catfish is how most fishermen can cook. I can cook hot dogs. Sorry, kid. I can cook hot dogs too, but I love to cook. Cat's hungry too. He's right behind me in this chair. He wants something, but I can't get it. All right, mozzarella. Sometimes I will tend to get a little heavy with the mozzarella, but I'm about to run out here, so I got some Italian cheese. Can you say somebody gonna be stocked up tomorrow? All right, we're gonna put some Italian cheese on it. There we go. Best case scenario for the pizza is put lots of cheese on it, in my opinion. All right, that's enough of that. Now, I'm gonna put some different kinds of cheese on here. Colby Jack. I like Colby Jack too. Here we go. You're starting to see a pattern here. Lots of cheese. Now, I'm going to put another layer of this on there. I just don't like to put all of it on top because it tends to turn brown on me. It looks like it's burning, and I don't like that. So I'll put some more shredded cheddar. You can buy it in the bag. I know. I don't like it in the bag. Only in certain occasions. All right, I know it looks like a lot on there, but it's not. All right. Saving on, you can't tell what that says, Joe Buck. Saving on TP. Oh, I got you. I understand that. So the pizza ready to go in the oven. It's got all the stuff on. I don't think I missed anything. It's usually what I put on there. I call it a meat lover's pizza because it's got pepperonis on it. It's got a lot of meat. It's got sausage and hamburger meat. And that sausage, believe it or not, makes all the difference in the world. I made it with straight hamburger meat before. It just don't seem like it's got what I'm looking for. The sausage in there, it kind of helps out a little bit. So there it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? That's a big pizza. This is a it's a stone. Pampered Chef stone. And this is the best thing in the world cooking on. I've cooked a lot of pizzas in here. Oven's on 425. We're going to slide it in there. Put it toward the back on the middle rack. And this box here says to cook it for 12 minutes to 14 minutes. I'm going to set it for 12. But I can tell you right now, it's probably going to go longer than 12 minutes. So now we'll sit here and talk. I'll eat cheese and we'll talk. Oh, Buckeye, I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. I see you said you had to go. So how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? I may walk around a little bit because I got to put up a lot of stuff here. Should have put some more mozzarella on. You know what? I think we'll go right there. Because I did find another bag of it. I'm still here. I'm sprinkling mozzarella. I've been making these pizzas for years out of the Chef Boyardee box. I like them. They it's a really good pizza for a homemade deal, and I know that somebody made the crust and all, but I don't know how to make crust. If somebody showed me how to make crust like that, I don't even know that I would buy the kit. Well, I guess I'd have to because of the pizza sauce. So, but I'm not a real big fan of a lot of pizza sauce, like I said before. All right, let me put some of this stuff up and we'll sit down and talk. Put up some of my spices here. Everybody been doing all right? Everybody been staying safe? You can answer. I'll look in a minute. All right. I got a sink full of dishes now. You need to see special sauce. You need the special sauce. I could probably use ragu or something like that, but I'm just not a big fan of red sauce. That's why I put it so thin. Some people like to put a lot of sauce on there. I don't. I'm eating cheese. So how are you doing, Russell? I can't tell who's in here. It says 7 people. Ain't 7 people talking. I can tell you that. So y'all need to chime in. Jody says she was gonna be in here. I don't see her. Catfish Headhunters, what's up? How you doing? Just cooking a little something to eat. I'm cooking a pizza. I don't know how much you've been watching, how much you've seen, but I'm cooking a Chef Boyardee pizza. I call it a homemade pizza, but it really ain't. I mean, it's just, you can do it yourself. So I guess it's homemade. But sorry, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately. I got a few saved. Just the editing process. I've been trying to, my job kind of screwed up right now because this thing going around, there's a lot of people canceling on me. So I took another job that I've been working, and it's a little bit more strenuous on me. I like it. It's a good job. Getting to work on some classic cars and stuff. So that's a lot of fun. Interesting. Never had one of those before. I love my Papa John's. See, I don't like Papa John's. I'm getting to where I don't like just about any pizza out anymore. I've had some terrible problems with pizza places lately. Pizza Hut sucks. If you don't believe it, watch one of my other reviews where I did a Pizza Hut review. And I've eaten them from Domino's, and I've eaten a few of them from time to time that was pretty decent, but not a big fan of Domino's. Pizza Hut just went down the tubes bad. I've never liked the Papa John's pizza. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like the crust. There's something about it I don't like. You can go to what's the name of that place? It's got all you need pizza. Irvin, you crazy. I had food poisoning a few months back from pizza. Yeah, and that's another thing. You don't never know what you're dealing with. These people that work at these pizza places, I mean, you know, they working for little to nothing anyway. And they can't really get good people working there most of the time. I'm not going to say everybody at pizza places suck or hood rats or whatever, but from my observation, I've seen some pretty interesting characters working there. Gondoliers? Never heard of it. There's a place locally that everybody talks about Danny's Pizza. And I said I was going to do a review there, but I never have yet. And they are burning the internet up in this area. I think it's just a locally owned business. It's probably not a chain, because I actually talked to the guy one day when I was getting this very computer work on. They got a place right beside it, and I talked to him and told him I had a food review channel and I would probably be popping in on him at some time. I wasn't going to announce it before I walked in, but people say that pizza over there is good, but it's either Chicago style, New York style, or something like that. And I'm not a big fan of Chicago or New York style pizza. Just not. If you like it, fine. I don't. I'm a Pizza Hut fan normally until the last little bit. And they just basically burning themselves to the ground. They're going to run out of business for long. But I like the thick crust on Pizza Hut pizza if I eat it. I would have to say for years that was my favorite. Me and Russell Robinson have eaten tons of those things. I used to eat them 2 or 3 times a week, I believe. Then it got burnt out on pizza for a while, but I love this homemade pizza. It's good. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. I got some pretty good videos saved that's going to be coming out soon as I can get some time to do editing and stuff. I got one of them almost done now, but kind of wanted to do a live on this pizza. I've been wanting to do this for a while, actually, but it ain't often I make them, so figured I would do it today. Who else in here? Come on, chime in. Not gonna make a fishing channel out of this. So a lot of fishing people in here, and I appreciate you. We'll do it on my other channel at some point in time. But what would y'all like to see me make? Any suggestions? Comments? I got lots of food in the house right now. I ain't been hoarding, but I usually keep a good bit of food, and I want to do some stuff later. I've already done my chili pie, my spaghetti, tacos, stuff like that. I'm thinking about making some different stuff here soon. Maybe a steak challenge or something like that. Have any good dough ball recipes for catfish? No. I make some carp bait from time to time that usually catches catfish, but no dough balls. I usually use cut bait. So, but I would like to make some different type stuff for the channel. I'm just not a real crafty person when it comes to a lot of dishes. Most of my stuff is like redneck stuff that'll stop your arteries up immediately. So no fish on the pizza. Nope. There's 2 things, in my opinion, that don't go with fish, and one of them's pizza and one of them's tacos. I have had a fish taco before. I can't say it was awful, but it was different, and I didn't like it much. I had it at this place near Charleston, Poe's, Edgar Allan Poe place or whatever it is. I can't remember what the name of that place is, but anyway, I had a fish taco there. Can't say I was impressed with it. It wasn't horrible. I didn't throw up over it or anything like that, but it wasn't that great to me. I just think of meat, hamburger meat, steak, something on a taco shell. I got a whole thing of taco shells up there right now. It's just destroyed. The whole box was just massacred when I got it. Should have put some fish on your pizza. Oh, I seen that a minute ago. So how's everybody? Talk. Say something. We still got 7 people in here. 5 thumbs up. That's not bad. A whole lot better than my other ones. Y'all hit the thumbs up. Give me some stuff. Give me some stuff to help my channel. If y'all ain't subscribed. It don't cost a dime. All you gotta do is create your account. They won't know who you are or nothing. Something. Leave it to freaking Beaver there. Yeah, Irvin. I seen him at Cabela's one day, and I said, "So say hey, Irvin." He said, "Hey, Irvin." Every time I said that, he said, "Hey, Irvin." I was trying to get him to just say, "Hey." All right, let me check on this thing. Whoa. Pizza crust kind of getting brown. I don't know. Let me spin this thing around here. The timer is up. I'm going to put it in there for 2 more minutes. I might have misspoke. That crust is brown already. Or getting brown. So, something else I like to do. Stand by, I'll show you. Y'all know I like butter. So, I'm going to melt some butter. And I'm going to do something. I got this little thingy. You're all right to use if I can find it. You know, thingy. It's got these little rubber bristles on it. And I like to put it on the crust. We're waiting on that pizza. I'm telling you, that pizza ain't far from being done. Brenda! There's old Brenda Mullinax. I've known her since she was about real short. Real short. A long time. She fusses at me about not putting nothing on my channel. She said I need to make some content, and now I got some content. All right. So let me do this. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see this real good. Y'all on the computer. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip this in the butter and rub it on the crust. On the edge of the crust anyway. You'll kind of get the hint when I show you later. The 2-minute timer's already up. Must be running my mouth too much. So I just rub it on the edge of the crust. Give it a little bit of flavor. Sometimes I'll try to pour it down that hole to get on the bottom. All right. Did I lose anybody? All right, now back in the oven for a couple minutes. Almighty, that thing's hot. Set it for 2 more minutes. You hungry? You hungry, boy? Yeah, I know you hungry. You stay hungry. All right. Pizza will be coming up here shortly. And I'm going to tell you something. That thing's hot. I've been on here 35 minutes. I ain't going to try to take forever, but I am going to do a taste test on it in front of y'all. Show you what it looks like. Show you how big it is. You won't believe it. It's big. But I got to get my pizza cutter out. I can't even find it. I got one somewhere. There it is. So with that pan, it kind of sucks cutting pizza. So what I'm about to do is this. I'm about to cut the edges of this. That's just the way it is because that dang pizza's so big and it's square. If you can cook a round one, more power to you. I ain't been able to get one to stay on the little stone too good. You got to really be careful, because if you don't do it right, that thing will jack off the side of that pan and go halfway down the oven. I mean, it will just slide off the pan quick with all that weight on it. See if I can get the table cleaned off a little bit. We're gonna taste some pizza in a minute. If I don't burn it. Is everybody working? I know Irvin is. All right. There's the timer already. I might try to turn this thing around so you don't see me cut it. Like that's gonna be some kind of crazy task. Oh my goodness. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna turn the oven off. I'm gonna turn the timer off. I'm gonna give it one more minute. That butter has crept up under the pan now. It's working on that crust. I like that butter crust. Can y'all talk? Tell me y'all been working or not. I ain't talking to you. All right, so I'm gonna kind of turn it around so we can get ready to do this cutting. Hush. No. Don't hush. All right. 1 minute up yet? You been timing it? Huh? Wrong one. Wish I could look at the ball. Ah, dang it. I'm going to give it 1 more minute. My face looks red, don't it? I'm going to give it 1 more minute, and we're going to see what happens. We can do some cleaning on the way. And we'll see what it looks like. Doesn't slip down to 4 people. Must not be that entertaining. Wow. I thought y'all were my friends or something. I'm just messing with you. Don't nobody want to see the taste test. All right, oven's off. I'm just waiting for this thing to kind of brown a little bit more. See what it looks like. Did I drop off line? Huh? Somebody say something. Other than you, Irvin, don't say nothing. I know what kind of smarty pants comments you got. All right, here we go. Win, lose, or draw. We out this time. Now, I'm gonna have to do this quick because this pan's hot. See how brown the cheese is on top? Gosh, almighty. I told you this thing was hot. I put a little bit too much on it. So, I'm trying to show you the cutting. What I do is, I cut mine straight down the middle. Go as far as you can go. Yes, them some big old pieces of pizza right there. And I can eat about 4 of them. That cheese is kind of crispy. All right, once I get it cut like that, I got to come in with my knife, trim the edges. so it'll come off the pan. Can you tell I've cooked on this a time or two? Still here. All right. Ready? Let me get something to get it out with. All right, I'm going to turn it around again. Yeah, crust is just barely golden on the bottom. Just barely. Sometimes if you let it sit in the pan a little bit, it will let it get a little bit better. Sometimes it won't. You're entertaining, they just don't know you. Yeah. All right, this thing's hot. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna burn my mouth up. I am gonna cut it up just a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's a big piece of pizza right there. Big piece of pizza. My head's hot. Let's see what the crust is like. It's hot. It's hot. Yep. It's pretty good. Crust is just right. It's hot. The things I do for views. So what do y'all think about a food challenge of some type in between me waiting on this food? Like bunch food, or I ain't doing no weird stuff. I ain't eating no squid tails or nothing like that. Just funny stuff. That's good. Good as it ever was. I'm gonna tell you something about this though. You put it in the fridge, it's real good the next day. Heat it in the microwave, good. It's good now though. You want some? Look at that, how thick that crust is. That is a homemade pizza. So, if you didn't get to watch this whole thing, go back and watch it. Give me some view time. If you did get to watch it, now you know how to make a homemade pizza. And it's not hard. Anybody can do it. Joe Buck, as long as you can mix water with dough and let it sit and rise, let it sit, and it'll go from this big to this big. Put your olive oil on it. I mean, I've let mine sit as long as an hour before I actually put it down, but make sure you put your olive oil on it so you work with it, because if you don't, it's going to stick all to your hands. Put anything you want on it. You don't like green olives, put black olives on it. I think the cheese makes it, in my opinion. Trucking across Illinois, you delivering? Yeah, let me get my Learjet. I'll come out. I need me a Learjet. I like it. It's good. Always a little bit different. Depends on what you put on it, how much cheese you put on it, how it tastes, but never been dissatisfied, I can tell you that. So try the Chef Boyardee homemade pizza kit. And like I say, if you hadn't seen this, go back and watch it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, people. Y'all take care. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Let me figure out how to stop his name. See y'all.